everybody, what's going on? Mr. Tony of the Dead here, and I have another movie review for everybody out there. This one's on a movie called The Stuff. This is a film by Larry Cohen, and it's put out by Arrow Video USA, brand new on Blu-ray in the USA. You know, this is another familiar movie that a lot of people have probably seen a bunch of times. It's kind of like a cult classic in a way, but just in case you aren't familiar with it, this movie is about this. It's a dessert that's called The Stuff, and the way they come about the stuff is it comes out of the ground. These guys see it, which is kind of funny right away in the beginning. It's like, why would you do this? But whatever. He sees it sticking coming out of the ground, pumping out, and he's like, what is that? And he touches it, and then he tastes it, and he's like, oh, that tastes good. And he has the other guy try it, and they're like, let's sell this stuff. So it flashes forward a little bit, and you know, now this stuff is like America's #1. You know, it's like everybody wants it. It's kind of like, they say it's like ice cream, but it's more like fluff. If anybody's had fluff before, it's kind of like that. But I don't know. It's kind of like melted ice cream, if anything. And people are just, they love it. It's like low in calories, you know, and all this stuff. So they say. But you know, of course, there's always something else going on with the stuff. You know, there's something behind it. Like, it's not what it cracks up to be. You know, it's very different. And then nobody's, you know, kept picking up on this stuff. And the other companies, like the food companies, and then hire this one guy to go and find out the ingredients in it. That's played by Michael Moriarty. He goes out and he's, you know, going to investigate and find out and everything. He's kind of a weird character too, like kind of a, you wouldn't think he's smart or good at his job, but he's like, you know, one of the best. And there's another kid in here named Jason, and he kind of like comes downstairs in the middle of the night, opens a fridge, and finds that he sees the stuff actually moving. And he's after that, he won't eat it or anything. He throws like this big fit in the store. He sees like little kids gonna eat it and everything. He knows it's not good. Nobody believes him and everything. So that's a whole movie, like trying to find out what this stuff is, and I don't want to say what it does to you and all that kind of stuff, but But you know, it's not good for you, like a lot of desserts aren't. But you know, this I gotta admit, when I saw this a long time ago, I couldn't finish the movie. I was like, this is dumb. This was on one of my lists where it's like, this movie it's a dumb movie. I don't know why people like that. And I've said it a bunch of times too, like on you know, other occasions, like, yeah, a movie that everybody loves that I don't really care for, probably The Stuff. I just don't get it. But back then I was a little more, you know, not in tune with everything. I'm not that I'm in tune now, but back then I was like, I don't like that, whatever. And now I gave it another chance, and I say it, I like it now more than before. Not that I like it though. It's still, to me, it's like a, I don't get it. I don't know why everybody likes this movie so much, but I do really like the practical effects in this movie. Like they kind of like get a little hollowed out, the people from the stuff. And like they get punched in the face, and like their face like comes off, and it's like nothing in there. And I thought that was really cool, you know. And the way the stuff like comes out, like there's one scene where it's like actually in like a pillowcase, and it shoots out onto this person, onto the wall, and like kind of like you could tell it's kind of like maybe like reversed, or the room is like turned or something, or they're filming it like some different way, but it looked pretty cool. Some of it's reversed. I know it's like going in reverse, but it looks really awesome. You know, all that kind of stuff. So, and I can't say stuff enough in this video. That's the funny thing. But now I find that, you know, I still don't really think it's like a great movie, but I have a little more respect for it. You know, Larry Cohen, he did like the Maniac Cop trilogy. He did It's Alive movie, and you know, it's you know, it's kind of like in a way like the Blob, but it's you know, the Blob gets on you and it just eats you. This is kind of like a slower process, I guess you could say. But here, this is special features on here. It's the new 2K scan. There's a 52-minute documentary on here with Larry Cohen and other people. There's a whole making of the movie, like behind the scenes and all that stuff. Of course, like the trailers and all that kind of stuff like that. You know, it's a lot of stuff. But this is only a Blu-ray. There's no DVD in here, which is odd, but you know, if you're not going to watch the DVD, who cares? But yeah, only a Blu-ray in here. And there's the Blu-ray. It looks kind of neat. I actually like the logo for this stuff. It looks like something that would be on like something you would eat. And you know, again, here's that word, it pops, and it kind of makes you want to like, I wonder what that tastes like if it was real stuff. Especially the containers it comes in, they're really cool. They're really cool looking. And you get the booklet here. You have the booklet, and then you have the, you know, typical stuff like in everything, the contents, all the kind of special features and old posters and what it, you know, it shows you and stuff in here. Garrett Morris makes a appearance in here, and I liked his character too. It's kind of like a movie you're not supposed to take seriously, obviously, but there's a hidden message behind the whole fact of, you know, why they're doing the movie called The Stuff. And there's the new cover. Looks pretty cool. And then here's the original cover, which I gotta say, it's not too far off from the new one. Like, I should say the new one's not too far off from the old one. But I think I like the newer cover better, to be honest. I think it, like, this is just kind of like, doesn't look like really, it looks a little weird to me. I don't know. It looks like just a guy open up and there's like a river going in his mouth. But this one, you could tell it's, you know, nothing like that. It's actual stuff. There's people in it. You know, it's coming out of the eyes, which looks really cool. And I don't know. I like the new cover better. And I gotta say, you know, I'm glad that Arrow put this out in the USA, because if they didn't, I probably wouldn't have given it another chance to watch, because it would have been in that movie in my mind just like, that's a horrible movie, I don't want to watch it. And so, you know, I went from not liking the movie at all to, you know, thinking that's a pretty cool cult classic. You know, again, for me, I don't know how much rewatchability, but I think I would have to watch it a few more times to really respect it and see what everybody else sees. But yeah, it is a pretty cool old cult classic kind of movie, you know, B-horror movie. And again, the features on here are really good, and the effects in the movie are really good. And you know, if you've seen the stuff, I don't have to sell you on it, but this version of the stuff, it looks really good. The transfer is really nice looking, so definitely worth a pickup, I think. So that's it, everybody. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out the trailer for this video, for this movie, at the end of this video, and hit that thumbs up and that subscribe button, and follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, and Harmino. That's it, everybody. Thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.
Tonight, America is in grave danger. I kind of like the sight of blood. Well, this is disgusting.
So I probably am terrible to work with, but they seem to really enjoy it.
Next thing I knew, I was acting opposite a yogurt. So it was very, very enjoyable.
It changed my life as a filmmaker, and I'm sure this trailer is going to change yours.
We're going to tell the public what this stuff can do.
I didn't think there was anything that I liked better than ice cream.